And I'm back with another video in the same day. Well, yeah, two videos in one day. I'm back because I just got done watching the new episode of Boruto. Honestly, disappointment in that episode. Just throwing that out there off the rip. It's a good episode. Good episode. Just disappointment. I'm gonna get right into it. Pretty much, I was wrong about what I had thought before. Those aren't Victor scientists, and are definitely not the pink-haired crew that shot lightning at Boruto in the last episode. In the last episode, those ninja actually turned out to be Cloud Ninja. So I'm like, whoa, we're the Cloud Ninjas in this bitch now. Okay, cool. So pretty much, the Cloud Ninja appeared. It's my boy Omoi, the right hand man to Killer B, pretty much. Very excited to see him in the episode, and honestly, that's where the disappointment in the episode comes. Not to do any spoils, but pretty much, Omoi shows up. He drops down, and he had got word that Leaf Ninja had stolen the Hashirama cell. I don't know how they got it so fast. Maybe the maybe the Cloud Village is very close to the Land of Silence. I'm pretty sure the Cloud Village, the Land of Silence, and the village where Victor's research and development take place. I think it's the Land of the Waterfall or whatever. I think it is. It may not be, though. I'm pretty sure all of those are pretty much close to each other. So the Cloud Village shows up, and I was also wrong about Team 7 splitting up. Mungino and Konohamaru is with Boruto and Sarada and Misuki. I guess they were just traveling a little bit behind whenever Boruto and them got there, or maybe it was just the way it was animated, but they are there with them. So Omoi drops down, and he's questioning them about the whereabouts of the Hashirama cell and what they have to do with it, like where is it at. Boruto frantically explains to him, like, dude, it wasn't us, like, pretty much, and that we were framed. So Omoi takes out his sword and he says, okay, so we gotta check you on that. We gotta see if you're telling the truth. So at that moment, Boruto's like, what? Like, why is he trying to fight? And Konohamaru shows up like, oh, Omoi. Like, he's traveling behind. He's like, oh, Omoi. So Omoi's like, oh, Konohamaru. So they know each other, obviously because of the alliance of the villages and fourth grade nations and all that. I'm pretty sure Konohamaru been to the Cloud Village numerous times and he met him, so they know each other. That's where Omoi gets a little bit more relieved, like, okay, I'm surprised he even would believe that the Leaf Village would do some weird stuff like that, but, you know, he believes Konohamaru. So Konohamaru explains to him, like, look, we don't know exactly what happened, but we know that the person who killed the queen of the castle and took the Hashirama cell was actually, actually killed her with this. And he showed him this kunai with poison on it, and Omoi's like, okay, I've seen that before. They're like, what? And he's like, yeah, some VIP inside the Cloud Village was killed with a similar kunai, and it was found out that the kunai was from the Land of the Haze. So come to find out, these pink-haired group of ninja, or ninja from the village in the Haze, or the Land of the Haze. So Omoi, he gets shocked. He gets worried, because Omoi, his character, he likes to overthink, he likes to worry. He don't like to, but he overthinks, he worries a lot. He's super negative. So the minute he found out that the Haze ninja had to do with this incident, he's like, oh my gosh, they get the Hashirama cell, and then it gets in the evildoer's hands. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? So his group is just like, wow, calm down, everything's gonna be okay, pretty much, like, just calm down. And it just led me to believe, like, okay, so the Haze, the Land of the Haze and the Land of the Cloud must have something going on. You know what I mean? It's obvious. But the cool thing about it is, like, the Cloud Ninja, like, they were seeking out the Byakugan. And it's cool how, like, they're, like, semi-enemy is seeking out the Hashirama cell, like, this, like, yin and yang duality. It's pretty cool. So pretty much, they believe them, and Omoi tells him the quickest route back to the Land of the Haze is through these mountains. So we should go that way. They're pretty much going that way. Konohamaru said the Hashirama cell is very delicate. If it's stimulated in any way, then it can be activated or triggered. Pretty much, I doubt they'll go that way. It flashes over to these group of ninja. These group of ninja are walking. One of them got the Hashirama cell. He gets a little bit. He gets a little tired. I don't know if it's the Hashirama cell affecting him or not. It seemed like it was, but I don't know. Maybe he's just getting a little bit tired. But everyone else is tired. Only he is. So one of the other brothers, Asaka, he's one of the older brothers. I think the two older brothers was the ones carrying the Hashirama cell, and the youngest brother remained not carrying it. So one of the other older brothers took the Hashirama cell off, I guess the middle brother, and he said, look, you know, if anything happens to it, like if you fall or whatever, and it activates, then our mission was a failure, pretty much. So showing the viewers that they are Haze ninja, and they say that we live for the mission. We gotta complete it pretty much for our fallen brother. It flashes to a flashback of one of their brothers giving one of his earrings to another one of the brothers. I guess there was 4 originally, and he would go sacrifice himself for the mission, pretty much. So they said that we gotta complete it for him, pretty much. So they finish walking. It flashes over to Deepa. Deepa is the member who works with Victor, who is definitely out of member because he has the Korra cloak on throughout this episode. So throughout this episode, Deepa is retracing the steps of Team 7. So he goes back to the castle, and he sees, like, all of, like, the village, like, thieves, not all of them, but just some village thieves, because, you know, the whole land is just thieves. They went to go raid the castle and just start taking all of the money and jewels because they found out that the queen had died or whatever. So, Deepa's walking in, and he's just killing people right from left and just seeing the aftermath. Then he gets to where the queen is, and he sees the people trying to take her money, and then he starts to walk over to them, and they try to give him money, and he's like, I don't need that, I just pretty much want information. Where's the Ashram cell? Because he's seen her body, and he didn't see the Ashram cell. It's crazy her body's still laying there without no one doing anything. But, hey, it is this lawless land. No one really gives a fuck about, you know. So, the guy's like, okay, he don't want no money, so I guess I'll give him whatever information he wants. So he asks what happened here pretty much, and he lets Deepa know that Leaf Village Ninja had killed the queen and took the Ashram cell. So he's like, cool, where did they go? He said, I don't know, they probably went this way, I don't know. So Deepa ended up killing them, leaves, and then he tracks down Team 7. He tracks down Team 7, before he tracks them down, Mundino is explaining to Omoi what's going on with the Ashram cell, and pretty much he was just giving him what was going on pretty much. And as he was explaining to him, Deepa appeared. And when Deepa appeared, he's like this super, like, he kind of reminded me of Yorishiki, like this goofy, like, so he has like this, like, sadistic, like sad, it seemed like. He's just like sadistic in general. So pretty much he jumps down and he lets them know, like, oh, because they ask, like, who are you? And he's like, I don't gotta tell you my name because anyone who sees me has to die anyway, hence Korra. So he's like, yeah, anyone who sees me has to die anyway, doesn't matter my name. I thought I had got lead that you guys had the Ashram cell, but hearing you guys don't have the Ashram cell. But since you see my face, I have to kill you. Because he took his cloak off. He see my face, I gotta kill you. So when he takes his cloak off, it gives us a look into exactly who Deepa is. Deepa, it seems like, well, it looked like he has like a metal skin suit. That's what it looked like. It looked like this metal armor pretty much, but it shows that he was upgraded by Amato. Hasn't been stated in the anime yet, but if you're a manga reader, you can conclude with that. So pretty much, Deepa, he has like these modifications. They're not really like shown significant, like they're not like bulky and looking crazy. Like it can be mistaken for armor, but in my eyes, I know for a fact it's cybernetic changes. For some fact that he dropped down in front of the Cloud Shinobi and Team 7, and his attitude didn't change from when he was talking to random thieves. So I'm like, okay, and they're like, okay, so you're ready to take us all on, and he's ready to take all of them on at once. So with that, it makes me, and then with the show being called Boruto, it lessens the disappointment of the episode, but at the same time, I still have disappointment in the episode, and I'm about to get to it. So pretty much, Omoi tells Team 7, look, I'm going to take care of him. Y'all go on and go take care of the pink hair group. If you haven't noticed it yet right now, this is like a three-way chase. It's the mice is like the pink hair people, and then the cat is Team 7 and the leaf, and then the dog would be Deepa. Like, they're all just chasing each other. So, hold on. So, pretty much, Deepa, he's laughing like, okay, so you're going to split your numbers up, and Omoi, he's confident. So, at this moment, in my eyes, because I'm an Omoi, I like Omoi, and I like Killer Bee. I like all of them, obviously. It's like, nah, I like them all. But, pretty much, Omoi and his ninja, they begin to fight Deepa. And Deepa, he's, like, punching at him. And that's another reason why I knew he is cybernetic. I'm just like, what is he doing? Like, you know what I mean? But then he continues to do it. And how do I break it down? Pretty much, Omoi, he noticed that Deepa is just naturally stronger than them. So they do a clone. They do a lightning clone, actually, all three of them. And they jump at him with a lightning clone because they knew that he was going to try to, like, punch him again. And whenever he punched the clones all exploded and he got hit with a three-way lightning clone move. So I was like, whoa. So Omoi's showing lightning jutsu now, and I'm happy. Like, he actually showed, shit, at least a lightning clone. That's dope. Like, you know what I mean? I was really happy about that, and I'm like, okay, so what else are we going to get from you? And we get nothing. Omoi literally shows us the techniques that he did in the 4th Great Shinobi War, and it seemed like he did less jutsus than even in that. Like, and don't get me wrong, the arc isn't over. It was just the episode. There's going to be more Omoi, I'm pretty sure. But it was terrible. Like, he literally just did. He was doing, it was like One Piece moves. He said, Cloud style, back slice. Cloud style, slice or whatever. Like, he just did a normal slice. And then he said, oh, you're not going to stop this. Cloud style, moon, crescent moon. Like, somebody, okay, so you got the same leaf crescent. Like, everyone got the same sword techniques. Like, you're just adding a little bit of chakra to your blade and just slicing. Like, dude. Like, where is your ninjutsu at? Like, what the fuck are you actually doing? Like, that actually, like, that kind of ruined the episode for me a little bit. I'm like, come on. Why are you showing up? Like, being honest with you. Like, I understand it's a Boruto show. Shit, I understand Korra's strong. Shit, I understand that these cybernetics is a motherfucker, too. And I understand that Deepa was confident in fighting Omoi. But at the same time, Omoi should have been able to take him out. So it ends with Deepa knocking out both of Omoi's teammates. And then Omoi tries another one of his sword techniques. And it fails, and then Deepa says, okay, I think it's time for me to get serious. So Moi's like, getting scared, and then it flashes over and we don't see Omoi for the rest of the episode. So it leads me to believe that he gets beat up. He gets the shit knocked out of him. And if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure he gets knocked out and he's going to return, but it's just like, why though? Like, you went through a whole 4th Great Shinobi War, you fought the one of the seven swordsmen of the mist, and they had the lightning fangs. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing? So I was disappointed in that. Yeah. So it flashes over to the pink-haired group again, and the pink-haired group of brothers are continuing their journey, and the youngest brother stops them, and he lets them know, like, hey, brothers, if we continue on in the pace that we're going, then the pursuers is going to catch up to us, and it's going to end in a failed mission. So you guys go on ahead, and I'm going to take care of this, and I'm hold them off while you finish the mission. So he takes his earring off, just like the older brother who passed away or sacrificed himself early on in the flashback did, and he gave it to one of his brothers, and he stayed behind, and they said for the mission, and the other two brothers continued on, and in their little talk, the brother who stayed behind called them his older brothers. So that's how I know that he's the youngest, pretty much, you know what I mean? So pretty much he stays behind. Team 7 eventually runs up, catches up to him, and he lets them know this is where you stop. My mission won't fail. Boom, and the episode ends. So next episode, I'm pretty sure is going to start with Team 7. Fighting guy is going to show us a lot of his haze, land techniques. He's going to end up dying, obviously. Like, there's no way he's not going to die. He knows he's going to die. But show us something, dude. After that, I'm pretty sure that, maybe they're still pursuing. So this is a funny one. They're still pursuing, so I'm pretty sure Deepa's going to catch up to them. Deepa's going to end up catching up to them because he knocked out the Cloud Village Ninja, which is stupid. He's going to end up catching up to, Team 7. Having their battle, probably at the border of the haze and the silence border. You know, they're both the two lands. And I'm pretty sure that's where the climax of the arc is going to happen, where we're going to get Deepa fighting, and then probably Deepa's going to end up showing us a couple techniques. He might end up, it might be a two-part battle, but I'm leaning towards really just a one battle, like just one battle, and then, no, it's probably two battles. Like, they're probably going to battle. Something's going to happen. They're going to have their final battle. But Deepa's going to end up dying in the next couple episodes. And I feel like this arc is going to end up probably ending in maybe like 3 episodes after that. And it's going to transition into more canon. But who knows? This arc could probably be a long one. I lean toward the latter, though. I doubt it's going to be a long one. After Deepa catches up to him, I have a feeling that Omoi and them is going to wake back up, shake back up, and they start chasing Deepa. And Deepa wouldn't know that he's being chased because he'd be in the middle of fighting Team 7. So maybe by the time Deepa's probably about to, or Boruto and them know a way of getting rid of Deepa, but they need that little bit of time for someone to buy time. Maybe Omoi's going to show up. And then it's like, whoa, I thought I killed you. And then, where's I going? Boom. And it blow all those metal pieces up. And yeah, it's going to end like that. But I have a feeling I'm going to end up doing a discussion video on Deepa soon. But I want to wait till this arc is over. And also for Omoi too. I want to wait for this arc to be over, so I don't just discredit him and just leave him to be who he used to be. Because that's just, come on. And even if it was who he used to be, that should have been enough to take out Deepa. But whatever. It just shows how hard Karma is. And I'm Kara, not Karma. How hard Kara is. And yeah, I have no problem with that at all. He has the markings that Boro and pretty much every member of the inners have. Like, all of the inner members of Korra have, like, these weird, like, look like Korra marks, like, off-brand Korra marks, Karma marks. Karma. They look like off-brand Karma marks, and he has it. So that makes sense. Another reason why he's, like, super strong, plus he has, like, this metal chest and metal arms, pretty much, but they look like just, like, a suit. But let me know what you think about the episode in the comments. What do you think is going to be? What do you think is going to happen next? I guess. And where did you like what you've seen in this episode? Were you surprised that Omoi didn't upgrade? Were you surprised that he, even with what he did, it wasn't enough to take out Deepa? What do you think? Yeah, what do you think is going to happen in the future episodes? Let me know in the comments. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for further videos. Stay peaceful. Stay. Have a great day. Love yours, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Black Sun, Black Naruto, Black Rodan, Black everything. I'm signing out.